So that during meditation, we really believe our body that we normally see does not exist. So it seems the body disappeared, non-exist. We perceive mere absence of body that we normally see. That's it. So we develop a special feeling. So almost subgrasping ignorance disappeared. So we relax and comfortable, peaceful, happy. But of course, beginning with our concentration not stable. Maybe we forgetting object or distracting or so forth. Some problem will be. But generally during meditation, we develop a special feeling, special understanding. We shocked. Shocked is not bad. Sometimes even people looks like body become non-exist. So then sickness non-exist. Physical problem non-exist. Cancer, people who have disease cancer does not exist because body does not exist. So why I am suffering? No, nothing. So during meditation, this special understanding, special feeling, experiencing, and we are making peaceful, very peaceful. But we have one contradiction, problem, is that after meditation, we forget everything. That is the problem. After meditation, then we again believe our body that we know actually exists. My body, I'm sick, I'm uncomfortable, blah, 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 blah. So many things. Because we really believe our body that we normally see. Contradiction. So therefore our meditation has very little power to solve our human problem, daily problem. Because meditation, the duration of meditation is only 1 hour, 2 hours. The rest is the meditation break time. That time we believe in our body that we normally see actually exists. So then, as exactly the same as normal, ordinary view, believing, same. So we experience suffering, physical suffering, which means sickness, tiredness, or many things, aging, partner death, so forth. Because we still believe our body that we normally see actually exists. This is our contradiction. Due to this contradiction, many people, even meditating on emptiness of body for a long time, many times, still their daily problem not solved because this contradiction. From their side, may be thinking, I practice meditation on emptiness many years, but nothing passing. This is because your meditation is not qualified. Your practice of meditation is not qualified. Your contradiction is maintained all the time. During meditation, you developed your experience of special feeling, understanding during meditation that you have developed during meditation. After meditation, everything forget. Then as a normal, completely ordinary mind. So then, of course, meditation has no passing. We experience suffering, problem outside the meditation. So that time we need previous feeling, understanding, spiritual feeling, understanding that time to solve our problem of sickness, suffering, physical suffering. At that time, still believe our body that is normal. There's contradiction, opposite to our previous meditation. How can stop? You never tell if I done practice meditation a long time, that the meditation has no power. This is because your meditation is not qualified. Because you, during meditation, you develop some special feeling. After 1 hour, 2 hours, meditation stopped as normal. You believe your body that you normally see actually exists. Then believing I am sick, I am problem, I am so forth, suffering, discouragement, unpleasant feeling, generating as normal. Then there's no difference between those who not practice meditation or practice meditation. There's no much difference. We must know this. So therefore, important thing is that after meditation, we continually believe, never forget that our body that we normally see does not exist. Even if we see, looks like this. Seeing, perceiving is just appearance, but we don't believe it exists. It does not exist. For example, like similar, sometimes we see 2 moons in the sky. Just seeing 2 moons, we understand there is no 2 moon. So similarly, just seeing body that we normally see, we understand it. Really, it does not exist. Without the body, it does not exist. There is no sickness, suffering or physical. So then why we experiencing unpleasant feeling, unhappiness? So therefore, this is very important. After meditation break, we should continually believe, and then gradually getting used. Then whatever we see, which we normally seeing things, it does not exist. Okay. So anyway, but one point of view, we normally say body does not exist. We normally doesn't say body exists as a mere name, as a mere appearance, just as a mere imputation. When we negate it, inherently exist body, or body that we normally negate, what remains is just a name left. Body name, mere name. This is not separated from emptiness of body. So therefore, emptiness and the appearance is one. That's what I say, non-dual appearance and emptiness. Appearance means body that we normally see does not exist. What exists is mere appearance. Mere appearance does not exist other than emptiness. Mere appearance and emptiness, same entity, one object, not two. So that is called non-dual appearance and emptiness. Very purpose object. When if we realize non-dual appearance, emptiness directly, spontaneously, directly, automatically we will attain enlightenment, because we will cease mistaking appearance. All the mistaking appearance will cease. Purified all my mental statement. Automatically we become enlightened being. So this means attainment of enlightenment, one point is very simple. What we need is to purify our mistaken appearance, including dualistic appearance. Purification practice. The attainment of enlightenment is very simple. What we need is to apply able to purify mistaken appearance or dualistic appearance through meditating on non-dual appearance and emptiness. It seems only emptiness exists, but within it also all things exist, but just man name. But still, you should not satisfy just this understanding. You definitely need to improve your understanding continually through meditation, experience. Right. Okay. So this is the way of meditating on the emptiness of body. Okay. We have, of course, difficulty to understand the meaning of the emptiness because it's so profound. But we should sincerely study the subject with a positive mind, good intention, with a good intention, and apply effort to receive Buddha's blessings, especially the blessing of the Tsongkhapa, the wisdom Buddha, who appeared in this world for our purpose. Gradually, we will find everything will become clear. I promise. The object which is negated by the emptiness of our body, for example. The object which is negated by the emptiness of our body is our body that we normally see. This means that our body that we normally see does not exist, of course. Now, there is a question. Of course, the question is, if our body that we normally see does not exist, then why do we experience the suffering of the body, such as suffering of sickness? Because our body that we normally see does not exist, and there is no body other than this. This question. It's quite a meaningful question, If our body that we normally see does not exist, then why do we experience the suffering of the body, such as the suffering of sickness? Because our body that we normally see does not exist, and there is no body other than this. So body does not exist. So then why we experience suffering of body or suffering of sickness? Why? Okay. My answer is that it is correct that our body that we normally see does not exist. And there is no body other than this. It's correct. But we mistakenly believe. As I said, after meditation, we automatically believe again. We mistakenly believe that our body that we normally see actually exists. Because we believe this, spontaneously believe. Even during meditation, we believe, does not exist. But out of meditation, we again believe as normal. So my answer is that that is correct. It is correct that our body that we normally see does not exist. And there is no body other than this. But we mistakenly believe that our body that we normally see actually exists. And because of this, we experience the sufferings of the body, such as sickness, as the hallucination. Reality, our experience of suffering, of sickness, so-called a hallucination, not truly existing. It's hallucination, as a mistaken appearance. But we mistakenly believe that our body that we normally see actually exists. And because of this, we experience the sufferings of the body, such as sickness, as a hallucination, as mistaken appearance, like a dream. In the Sutra, Buddha said, you should know all phenomena are like a dream. Like a dream. Normally, through perceiving either body or mind, we spontaneously believe and thinking, this is me. This is me. This belief is a hallucination. This belief is hallucination because neither body nor mind is our self. In the same way, when our body is sick, we believe and think, I am sick. And when our mind is unhappy, we believe and thinking, I am unhappy. All these beliefs are hallucination. Because neither our body nor mind is ourself. This proves that all our daily experience of suffering and problem do not truly exist. There are just hallucinations, mistaken appearance. So why this hallucination comes? Because we have inner dark inside dark. Our inner dark is subgrasping ignorance. Again, believing ourself, our body, ourself, that we normally see actually exists. Subgrasping ignorance is dark. So through this dark, all the hallucinations come in. As we experiencing suffering, problem as hallucination. So when we have removed completely our inner dark, subgrasping ignorance completely, then all the hallucination disappeared. All the mistaken appearance disappeared. So there's no suffering. No more suffering remaining. So we experience permanent supreme happiness of nirvana or liberation. So all these things, okay. Another question, I think maybe too long. Sorry. Maybe too long. I will try to finish quick. Okay. Another question is, if phenomena that we normally see or perceive do not exist, then how do phenomena exist? It's a meaningful question, If phenomena that we normally see or perceive do not exist, then how do phenomena exist? The answer is, the phenomena exist as mere appearance. There are no phenomena other than mere appearance. This mere appearance and emptiness are non-dual, which means one entity. If we realize non-dual appearance and emptiness directly, our mind will be free permanently from dualistic appearance, mistaking appearance. Ultimately, our self will become an enlightened being. Thus, the attainment of enlightenment is very simple. What we need to do is we need to apply effort to purify our mind, our mistaken mind. When our mind becomes completely pure, we perceive everything as pure. There is no longer impure appearance and mistaken appearance, and no longer suffering. Okay? Now, how to complete the training in the perfection wisdom? Because in the hard Sutta explained it, or I have to give some essential explanation. How to accomplish the training in the perfection wisdom? When we attain the concentration of close placement, focused on the emptiness of all phenomena, which I explained earlier. We possess a wisdom that realizes the emptiness of all phenomena associated with the compassion for all living beings. This wisdom is our perfection of wisdom. Now we need to improve this wisdom, our perfection wisdom. Now we need to improve this wisdom, means our perfection wisdom, by continually meditating on the emptiness of all phenomena motivated by compassion for all living beings. We should continually meditate on the emptiness until we attain the concentration of Tenguru Ebadi, focused on the emptiness of all phenomena. When we attain this Tenguru Ebadi, focused on the emptiness of all phenomena, our perfection of wisdom will transform into the perfection wisdom of the path of accumulation. At the same time, we will become a bodhisattva on the path of accumulation, who emphasize the practice of the accumulation of the merit and wisdom. Then we need to improve our perfection wisdom of the path of accumulation by continually meditating on the emptiness of all phenomena motivated by bodhicitta, until we attain a special wisdom called superior seeing, focused on the emptiness of all phenomena. When we attain this special wisdom, superior seeing, focused on the emptiness of all phenomena, our perfection of wisdom of the path of accumulation will transform into the perfection wisdom of the path of preparation. At the same time, we will become a bodhisattva on the path of preparation, who emphasize the preparation for attaining the path of seeing. Then we need to improve our perfection of wisdom of the path of preparation by continually meditating on the emptiness of all phenomena motivated by bodhicitta, until we attain the initial direct realization of the emptiness of all phenomena, which is called the path of seeing. When we attain this realization, our perfection wisdom of the path of preparation transforms into the perfection wisdom of the part of seeing. At the same time, we will become a bodhisattva on the part of seeing, who realize the emptiness of phenomena directly. Then we need to improve our perfection wisdom of the part of seeing by meditating on the emptiness of phenomena, motivated by bodhicitta, until we attain the part of meditation, a meditation which is superior than the part of seeing. When we attain this meditation, our perfection wisdom of the part of seeing will transform into the perfection wisdom of the part of meditation. And we will become a bodhisattva on the part of meditation, who has attained a meditation superior than the part of seeing. Then, through the realization of the part of meditation, our dualistic appearance, our subtle mistaken appearance have ceased. In this stage section, through the realization when through the realization of part of meditation, our dualistic appearance and subtle mistaken appearance have ceased completely. Our perfection wisdom of the part of meditation will transform into the perfection wisdom of the part of normal learning, which is the actual enlightenment. At the same time, we will become an enlightened Buddha. Thus, we have completed our training in the perfection wisdom. What is enlightenment? The nature of the enlightenment is a wisdom light. Wisdom light. Inner light, free from subtle mistaken appearance. And its function is to give the ability to those who possess it to benefit each and every living being every day by giving blessing and emanating various kinds of things for the purpose of living beings. Okay, today's teachings are the practical commentary to the Heart Sutta and the New Heart Wisdom. Through receiving the oral instruction directly from the spiritual guide, you have received the transmission of the Heart Sutta and the New Heart Sutta and the New Heart Wisdom, and the lineage blessings of this instruction, so that you will have the great competence to start practice yourself and teach the Heart Sutta and the New Heart Wisdom to other people. Please understand this and rejoice in your good fortune. Thank you. Okay. We finished.